Hey there, folks. Santee at the Arizona Ghostwriters here. We got mail. Hey, Santee, can you talk more about the cost of things back then? Keith M. Yeah, we can do that.
Gone with the hogshead, cask, and demijohn. Gone with the sugar barrel, pickle barrel, milk pan. Gone with the tub and the pail and the tear.
In these videos, I try to mention the prices of goods and services in the Old West when it applies. Early on, there was an episode, but we can sure add to it. I found that most inflation calculators in the World Wide Web only go back to 1913, so that isn't helpful in comparing. The good news is, there are some documents that can help us out. Labor statistics, receipts, catalogs, and newspaper ads. Although there wasn't a minimum wage back then, we can get an idea of what common folks were paid from these documents as well. For instance, a blacksmith might make an average of $2.50 per day, and a railroad conductor $1 more than that. Now, I know you all want to hear about the price of guns back then. Well, like today, they were kinda all over the place. Remember, there was war surplus which offered a good savings, and some folks had older firearms converted to extend their usefulness. Restaurant prices are hard to pin down as well, but on average, I figured a steak dinner in a typical chop shop could go for about 25 cents. For a cowboy making about $1 a day, that would be a fourth of your daily income. Today, an average steak dinner at a chain restaurant costs about $23. At the time of this video's release, federal minimum wage is $7.25 per hour. So, that would be a little less than half a day's wages. However, taxes and other stuff are pulled out of those wages these days, and they weren't then. In addition, many folks didn't have to pay mortgages because they built their homes. There also weren't 401ks or any real health insurance on the frontier, so it's difficult to compare.
Can I get one of them?
You sure can. Take your pick as soon as I see your dollar.
In most boomtowns, prices were inflated. Gold and silver were big money makers, and people were finding a lot of it then. During the California Gold Rush, a fellow named Bayard Taylor witnessed miners drinking champagne at $10 a bottle. Just a note, poking around I found this. Wow, the minimum wage in some states is a lot more. No wonder I can't get out of McDonald's for less than $15.
Hello? Hello? I thought they called this fast food.
Making clothes was an economical way to keep a family dressed. A yard of shirting material cost around 10 cents. It takes roughly 4 yards to make a shirt, so for under $1, a fella could replace that worn-out top. Satinette, a material that used polished cotton to emulate the more expensive satin, cost about 57 cents a yard. A skirt and bodice might use upwards to 10 yards. For a more conservative look on the ladies, calico ran about 11 cents a yard and was seen on prairie dresses. So, as we go on at Arizona Ghostwriters, I will continue to quote the prices of goods and services to better help us all understand the cost of living in the Old West.
You say we've always been lucky when it came to money. Believe it or not, Charles, I think you're the richest man in Walnut Grove.
Hells, I know I am. I'll see you.
Well, folks, that's it for another episode. Thanks for watching. As always, please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on down the trail.